Uh, so check this out. There's more pieces we're going to follow up on this, but first we'll start with deputy threatened to kill 17-year-old girl she sexually exploited. Court docs, yeah. Newly obtained federal court documents reveal sordid allegations about a 51-year-old South Florida law enforcement officer and a sexual relationship authorities said she had with a teenager girl from Georgia. Wow.
Got in this morning. The investigators seem to have uncovered months of communication between the 51-year-old female deputy and this then 17-year-old girl. We are told that those videos include the deputy performing sex acts on the then minor. The sheriff here at Miami-Dade saying she is disturbed by all of it. After several years of serving in Miami-Dade law enforcement, this deputy, Carly Miranda Blum, is now relieved of her duty and in federal custody, charged with receipt and production of child sex abuse material involving a 17-year-old. In the indictment of the 51-year-old woman, the U.S. Attorney's Office for the Southern District of Florida says Blum traveled to Atlanta, Georgia to meet up with the teen last year. Investigators say they found videos on the teen's iPad of Blum performing sex acts on the minor, uploaded in October of 2024. They also connected Blum to an Instagram account with a long message history with the teenage victim, where they exchanged sexual pictures and videos through June and July of this year. The Miami-Dade sheriff says they've helped in this investigation, confirming Blum was on duty and working on the day she received some of those messages. On the minor's iPad, turned over by a, quote, witness who shares the device with the young girl, federal investigators say they found an album documenting threatening messages allegedly sent by Blum when the teen tried to end their relationship. The witness coming forward now over concerns about the teen's mental health. Their tip prompted a long search of Blum's house and homestead this week, and now she is in custody. The Miami-Dade County Sheriff says these allegations are not only criminal, but, quote, a betrayal of the badge, the public trust, and the oath we swear to uphold.
Start CPR if he's out.
He says they stand in direct opposition to everything we represent as law enforcement officers and as human beings. And if convicted on these charges, Deputy Blum could face a maximum of 50 years in federal prison. Live in Doral this afternoon, Jackie Pascal.
All right, wait, there's more. Of course, remember I said we were going to get to that? Deputy could spend 50 years in federal prison for child exploitation charges. Yeah. Newly obtained federal court documents revealed sore accusation about a 51-year-old South of, yeah. Oh, it's just the same repeat. But check this out.
Tonight, a deputy finding herself on the wrong side of the law. She's accused of sex crimes involving a teenager.
But that is apparently only just the beginning. And Local 10's Leah Motorhome live now outside Miami-Dade Sheriff's headquarters with disturbing details. Leah?
Investigators say that this deputy knew full well that the victim in this case was underage and nevertheless pursued a relationship with her, victimized her sexually, and threatened to kill her if she broke it off.
Miami-Dade Police, open the door. Come on, we gotta help you out.
Video obtained by Local 10 News shows Deputy Carly Blum on the job in 2022, the first to arrive to a call of a man suffering from a mental health crisis.
You too. Open the door. We can talk about it.
But this 29-year veteran of the force is now in trouble with the law, facing federal charges of receipt and production of child sexual abuse material.
I'm very disturbed by the arrest of one of our deputies.
The Miami-Dade sheriff responding to the arrest at an unrelated news conference Thursday morning.
I hold my deputies to a high standard, and this kind of behavior is unacceptable. It tarnishes our badge.
The complaint alleges an inappropriate sexual relationship between Blum and a victim who was 17 at the time and lives in Georgia. The documents describe incidents dating back to at least 2024. Investigators found Blum's social media accounts and numerous romantic and often explicit messages between Blum and the teen, including photos and videos of each involved in solo sex acts, and some of them showing them having sex with each other. Some messages show Blum threatened to kill the teen when she tried to leave her. Investigators say someone alerted them after the teen became Baker-acted out of concern for their mental health. Blum was taken into custody in Georgia Tuesday night as a warrant was served on her home in Homestead.
My understanding is that she is still currently in the state of Georgia. Once they move her from there is when we will take our next steps.
And those next steps involve the process of terminating this deputy. If convicted, she could spend up to 50 years in federal prison. We are live in Doral. I'm Leanne Moreno.
But wait, there's more. Oh, there's always more, baby. I told you.
A deputy accused of sex crimes involving a teenager.
Detectives say she even threatened the victim. And Local 10 crime specialist Bridget Matter is live in Doral with the investigation.
And according to police, this woman threatened to kill this teenager. An arrest warrant says that she was having sex with this teenager. She's been arrested in Georgia. Miami-Dade Sheriff's Deputy Carly Blum facing federal charges, including receipt and production of child sex abuse material. She's accused of having sex with a teenage girl.
I'm very disturbed by the arrest of one of our deputies. Ultimately, we will always cooperate in law enforcement investigations.
The complaint details the sickening allegations against her, including the two engaging in sex acts that were filmed. It goes on to say, quote, Blum continuously provided a countdown until the victim turned 18 years old, and Blum continuously promised victim that she intended to marry her. It's unclear how the two met, but federal agents say Blum crossed state lines to Georgia to be with the teen and have sex. When the victim tried to cut ties, agents say Blum threatened to kill her, and, quote, she allegedly told the girl she would make her slowly die. Leave me and see what happens. This is body camera video of Blum on the job. She was on the force for close to 3 decades.
Miami-Dade police, open the door. Come on, we gotta help you out.
Now the sheriff's office is in the process of stripping her badge and terminating her.
She is still currently in the state of Georgia. Once they move her from there is when we will take our next steps.
Blum will eventually be brought back here to Miami-Dade County, and her termination process will begin. We're live in Doral. Bridget Matter, Local 10 News.